So this is gonna be a new Shayloss show. We're not gonna take it too serious, obviously, because I got a dog on set. But I wanted to just be able to keep Shayloss going now that I've lost the Shay that I wanted to lose, and I'm feeling really good. And I wanted to just keep Shayloss going because there's a lot of you here that, you know, were with me for the journey, and you guys are still on the journey, and I've met so many of you wherever I go. I've been to places and I've met you guys, and you're like, I've lost 40 pounds, I've lost 50 pounds. So this is gonna be a show where you guys can just ask me questions. Anyways, let's start off with the first show. Let's get right to your Twitter questions. Follow me on Twitter if you don't. I just tweeted, I thought it was pretty clever. Maybe you don't think it. I said, decided to shoot a quick Shay loss question video. I'm eating your weight loss questions, feed me now. So we're taking your questions right now. Let me just say this from the beginning. I'm not an expert. Everybody has to find out what works for them. But you know, if we can all kind of make this a conversation and you guys can make response videos and we can just talk about what works for each other, then maybe we can all get a little bit healthier and live a little bit longer and feel a lot better. That's the most important thing. See you, dog. Okay, so let's go first question. That's a good question because I failed a few times, right? Like if you guys have followed me long enough on Shayloss, there's been times where I'm like, okay, here we go, I'm gonna lose weight. There was a time when I lived in LA where I went 20 days raw and I lost 20 pounds in 20 days and then quit. And then I gained it all back. So I don't know, the final thing honestly was probably like the moral support of the weight loss group. You know, if you followed us, we did those weigh-ins every Tuesday morning with Brett and Ron and Vinny, and all those guys would show up on the porch every Tuesday, and I knew that every Tuesday was gonna roll around and I had to stand on a scale, not only in front of my friends and like peers, but like 100,000 people on Shayloss or however many people were watching those videos. So that helped. And then it's just the whole motivation process. You see a little bit of, you know, success, or you see a little bit of results, and so then you get motivated from those results, and so then you work harder. A lot of little things, but here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, it's all right here. You have to just make that decision and say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's all those cliches of like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get up every day. I'm gonna put in the time and pressure. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take a long time to do, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna put in the time and get it done. All right, next question. I talked a lot on that one. Don't go out there and start running right away. You got to ease into it. Here is the best piece of advice I want to give. I was thinking about this on my way over here to like, well, what am I going to tell those guys? You have to exercise. You have to move your body. Just, you know, losing weight by eating alone, trying to eat healthy, you know, it's like trying to run up a hill with one leg, you know? It's like, why not just use both legs? You gotta exercise. You know, you're putting all this food and sustenance in your body, but if you're not really burning it, you know, you're doing day-to-day stuff. Come on, be honest, we live in the 21st century. You're not chopping wood, you're sitting at a computer all day, so you're not doing crap. You gotta move your body. So if you're just starting, here's the biggest secret. It just has to be done every day. So just walk a mile, 1 mile, every day for 7 days. And even if you feel good, like, no, I could do more than walk a mile, don't. Just say, no, I'm gonna walk 1 mile for 7 days in a row, and just make sure you do that. Because that's all it is. It's about building a new habit. Just start out simple and don't go hard. Just be easy on yourself. You know, I'll give you that challenge right now. For anybody out there watching this who doesn't exercise, who's never exercised and says, I don't know where to start or what to do, walk a mile. Don't tell me you're too busy. Anybody can just stop watching a TV show. Something that is worthless to you, that's not gonna help your body, this thing that like keeps you existing so that you can watch all that worthless crap. I was thinking about that today. I was like, I cannot believe that I ran 26.2 miles. My old videos, my head was as big as the Jack in the Box, that dude who does the commercials on Jack in the Box. That's how big my head was, literally. They've taken the dimensions. We've figured it out. That's how big my head was. You're right, Spencer, that is not good for your joints. I've also heard that, so I've taken the advice. But it can be hard on your joints, so I don't. I run maybe 2-3 days a week now. When I was training for my marathon, I was running a lot more. I was probably running 5 or 6 days a week. But now that I feel like my body is at that level where I ran that marathon, I've just, you know, stayed in shape. So I've done a lot of bicycling. Trying to do a work up to a 50-mile bike ride. I haven't done a 50-miler yet. But yeah, I'll just do a lot of biking, a lot of push-ups, pull-ups. You stand up and you do 100 hard jumping jacks like this. That's a good workout. You don't need a gym. Do 100 jumping jacks for 7 days in a row instead of walking if you can't walk outside your house. So just, you know, simple things like that. But yeah, don't run every day. You know, when you're getting in the training for a marathon, you should follow, you know, a recommended training schedule. But now I only run 2-3 days a week and bike you know, other times. Drink a lot of water. I was worried about my knees and my ankles going into the marathon, and there's, you know, all this stuff around glucosamine. It's supposed to, you know, help your joints. But one thing that will help is drinking a ton of water. Water will lubricate your joints and give them padding. I don't like measure it. I know that I have that like big, you know, it was like a pop bottle that we had for a party, and I just thought, oh, that's gonna be my water jug. So I just grabbed that 2-liter water and I just fill that up every night. So at least 2 liters a day, at least, but I know I drink way more than that because I drink coconut water, and then, you know, any chance I get, any chance I see like a bottle, I'm like, yeah, I'll have that, you know, and I don't drink pop, I don't drink. The only things I drink, honestly, now is water and coconut water. I saw some other questions. Can I get on my Twitter now? Because I saw one question that I did want to take. Swindon, England. Doug said, what's the best way to get back on track after a couple of bad days? So yeah, that happens. Trust me, you will be like, I don't care, give it to me. And you stop working out, or maybe you go on a trip somewhere, or, you know, there's a vacation, or, you know, a holiday, or you're just eating at the family's house. The best thing, you know, is like the old saying, you fall off a horse, you just got to get back on it. What I'll do is, you know, I'll do like sometimes what I'll call an all fruit day. I'll say, okay, no, nothing but fruit today. And that's all I'll eat all day long is fruit. I can have as much and as often as I want. Watermelon, I'll wake up, I'll have a watermelon, you know, some watermelon slices, an apple, a banana, you know, drink water, coconut water, then I'll have a plum, whatever I want, however much I want, but all day for that 24 hours, it's only fruit. And that is just like, you know, 2 or 3 bad days, you go on a really long bike ride and drink a ton of water, you just clean yourself out, you feel way better, and you just feel light and like jiving again, like, hey, here I am, I'm alive, my body's thriving.